Hello and welcome to this brand new video. I'm one of the coaches at Unger Academy, and today we're going to be diving into the results of our Strategy of the Month contest for June. We'll reveal the winning strategy, which you can already see here on the multi-chart screen, and also check out two other standout strategies among the ones that you sent us. As usual, we'll break down the operational insights behind these strategies and take a close look at their performances. Remember, the Strategy of the Month contest is our monthly competition where the Unger Academy rewards the best strategies developed by our students using the Unger method with €1,000 in Amazon gift cards. I also remind you that if you want to access the open source codes of these winning strategies, you can join the Unger Academy Strategy Club. This service offers you the codes for the contest winning strategies as well as access to a monthly live masterclass for advanced training on various topics and monthly operational insights where we analyze our portfolio strategies to give you inspiration for your strategies. But let's start and get to the strategies I want to share with you today. First up, we have an intraday breakout strategy on the DAX sent in by our student Simone. This strategy operates on a 15-minute time frame during the typical DAX session, which is the one that goes from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. This is a pretty straightforward strategy based on breaking the previous session's highs or lows. The statistical edge of this strategy is a well-known one. What was added is an ADX filter and a unique pattern from our school. In fact, 4 patterns are used, 2 for the long positions and 2 for the short positions. Here's the equity curve, which is really impressive, almost at a perfect 45-degree angle, very consistent. The overall metrics are great. We have a total gain of €220,000 from 2010 to now, but what's really notable is the very low drawdown, bringing the return on maximum drawdown to nearly 18. With such a stable equity curve, it's obvious to expect the annual returns to be generally positive. And indeed, they're all profitable, so congrats again to Simone for the simplicity and effectiveness of this strategy. Now let's move on to the second strategy we're going to see today. This is also an intraday breakout strategy, but on the Nasdaq futures. It was sent in by our student Henry and operates on a 5-minute time frame. What's intriguing about this strategy is that it uses different engines for long and short positions. For long positions, it breaks the highs from 2 days ago, while for short positions, it uses pivot points. The strategy is well coded and, as always, supported by our proprietary patterns. Let's take a look at the metrics. As you can see, the strategy is extremely profitable across all years, especially since 2017. As for the equity curve, well, it's pretty outstanding, which is typical for this underlying asset. Overall, metrics show a gain of about $368,000 since 2010, and also in this case, we see a very limited drawdown that brings the return on maximum drawdown level to over 26. The average trade value is also excellent and exceeds $250. The short side is also quite profitable, though it operates less due to the underlying bullish tendency of the US stock indexes. So again, congrats to Henry. Now let's talk about the winning strategy for June. The strategy that won our contest was sent by our student Ismail, and it's a multi-day trend following strategy on Dow Jones futures with a 5-minute time frame. It's a fascinating strategy because it's not only highly effective, but also has a unique time bias feature. The strategy checks the market before the US day session opens and before US news releases like unemployment and inflation data. After this check, the markets open and the strategy does a second check in the early afternoon, US time, to see where prices have moved. If prices have risen above a certain level, indicating momentum, the strategy enters and rides the momentum, staying in position for up to a couple of days. This strategy operates on a challenging underlying asset, unlike, for example, the Nasdaq futures. Here are Ismail's results. The strategy works only on the long side and produces a really very interesting equity curve. It has gained $162,000 since 2010 with a very low drawdown, just over $8,000, bringing the return on maximum strategy drawdown close to a value of 20. The average trade is about $195 and nearly all years are positive, especially in recent years. So congrats again, Ismail, for the effectiveness and originality of this strategy. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. If your goal is to develop strategies like the ones you've just seen today, you're in the right place. At the Unger Academy, you can participate in this monthly contest exclusively for our students and win an Amazon voucher worth €1,000. Also, remember that if you want the winning strategy codes, you can join the Unger Strategy Club. Evaluate this service for yourself at ungerclub.com. For any other questions or information, click the link in the description for a free presentation by Andrea Unger, the founder of the Unger Academy, or to receive our bestseller book, The Unger Method, by covering only the shipping costs. You can also book a free call with one of our tutors for a free strategic consultation. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video with more trading tips. Goodbye, everyone.